What's up YouTube, Team Deception here again. After my second segment for Gladiator Beasts, I figured I would put up a rant video because I've kind of got some irritating things to get off my chest. When I go into trade, when I do the whole trading thing, people online seem to expect a lot for commons and rares. They also expect to, get a whole bunch of cards for next to nothing, blah 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 blah. When people offer really stupid shit to me for, and think they're gonna get away with it or get the card, it really agitates me. I'm not saying anyone recently has done this. I'm not saying that any of you who are subscribed to me do this. I'm just saying that there are people who have messaged me in the past that do this, and there have been some recently that have messaged me that have kind of aggravated me by doing this. People seem to be profit hunters nowadays, and if you're not going to do it right, then, seriously, one of my teammates, he's probably one of the best profit hunters I know. Robbie Cole is another one. His whole collection completely, with the stuff that he hasn't put in his binder videos and all that, probably is worth about $7,000, something like that. I don't remember what he said it was last time, but he's got so much stuff that he can get a whole bunch of money for it. And JT, he's got probably one of the largest secret rare collections I've ever seen, and he does it by basically profit hunting. He's always been a profit hunter. So, if you really want to be a profit hunter, go ask him about it. Me, I've had my shit stolen so many times. I've had to learn to be a profit hunter all on my own. I had my Dark Arms stolen before by my best friend. I've had 3 Fossil Dynasts stolen, a Gold Crush card ripped off from me, as well as 2 Secret Rare Ill Bloods when they were both, the Secret Bloods and the Gold Crush card when they were all at their peak in values. I'm talking $150 each on the Ill Bloods, and the Crush card at $200 to $300. I've also traded for big secret rares. I had 2 secret rare Necrofaces, I had 2 secret rare Heraclinos at one point when they were all at their highest value. I made some poor choices and traded them down for stuff that I had a hard time moving. And eventually that all ended up going away as well, and I had to start rebuilding. Thanks to Robbie and JT and all of them, they've helped me get my shit back, and that's where I'm at now. This is part of the reason why it irritates me when people try to profit hunt off me. I've gone through so much and I've worked so hard for my cards that it's not easy to get stuff off me. As you've seen in all my binder videos, at least recently, I say basically everything in my monster binder is not for trade. There's a lot of stuff in there that's not for trade. Why? It's because it's deck stuff. Most of it isn't even listed on my Pojo trade list. And that's another thing that annoys me. When I point something out that's not for trade, people bug me about it, saying, "Oh, will you trade this? Will you trade this? Will you trade this?" No. If I say it's not for trade, don't ask for it. It agitates me a lot, and it just makes me want to ignore you or chew your ass out. And I'm sorry, I don't mean anything. I don't mean to hate people for it or anything, but it's not exactly just the people. Sometimes I guess I don't speak up loud enough, which is my fault, and I apologize. But when you ask for it and you hear me say that I'm not trading it, then it just makes you look like a moron. And I'm not saying that, a whole bunch of my subscribers do that. I'm just saying that there are people out there that do this, whether they're subscribed or not, and it just agitates me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, so I'm kind of just doing this rant for everyone out there that gets agitated by this. I'm sure Robbie gets sick and tired of it. He hates with I would have to say he hates it with a passion when people waste his time. Wasting time is by posting stupid offers, expecting to get more for your less, and just being overall stupid. I know that the same thing goes for JT, especially with JT. Nothing against him. He's like the most stubborn person I've ever encountered to trade with. He's probably more stubborn than me to trade with. Every time I tried to trade for one of his bad secret rares from Strike and Eos or higher, I mean, like a Freya, he'd probably be a really hard ass just to trade to get it off of him, because he's a big collector on secret rares, and I understand that. But there are people out there that are like him that don't understand that the value of the card is still low, and you shouldn't expect more for cards that are valued low, even if they are a part of your collection. But the main things that tick me off are when people expect me to trade down for commons and rares, or trade my good cards for a ton of bad cards, or cards that I already have that I don't exactly need. I'm gonna just throw out an example. No one recently has bugged me about this. It's fine. Someone has asked to trade some of their comments to me for their some of my stuff, which thank you for PMing me. I appreciate your time. But there are other people who ask me for some high-end stuff for comments that I already have, foils, or even commons of already. Like I said, I'm just using this one guy recently as an example. He wasn't a problem. He was cool. So, thanks for the post. And yes, I just randomly gave a thumbs up. Anyways, he had offered me like common card troopers and a whole bunch of other stuff for some of the foils that I have, including my Golden Echo Gardna and my Chimeritic Fortress Dragon. I informed him that my Fortress Dragon was already being talked about with JT, or rather just a teammate, and he was like, alright, that's cool. What about, some of this other stuff? And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. It's just a bunch of commons, and I don't really need all of them since I have some of them. He understood. That's good. Thank you for understanding that and, being cool about it. There are people, however, that just constantly push at you, trying to trade their commons for your good foils. These are the people that tick me off. I've had people randomly just going, hey, here's this common, give me this like foil good card that you can use more than this, especially if you already have the common that I'm giving you. I mean, seriously, you'll see some of my wants in my last update. There's a whole bunch of cards in there like Cyber Dragon common, Hand Destruction common, blah 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 blah. A lot of that stuff's easy to get. If I wanted to, I could trade people for turbo packs on Pojo or something and probably pull common Hand Destructions like nothing. Or if I wanted to, I could get 3 Machine of Mayhem structure decks myself from Robbie right now, since he wants my Inferno of the Archfiends, as well as more stuff. It's just, again, I'm not trying to bash anyone that subscribed to me or is a good friend of mine or anything. You guys are all great and all, but some of the people that just push and try and get profit off of me for stuff I already either have or I don't exactly need, if you're gonna, here's a future hint before I'm gonna end this video soon anyways. Here's just a future hint. If you're gonna make an offer to me, wait until your second PM. Say what you had from your wants. Ask me what I want the most out of everything that you have, and we'll work from there. That's the best way to trade with me right now. Because if you don't, and you just shove bad cards or cards I already have at me for stuff that I need, like in my binder or something, then we're gonna have a problem. If you're trying to trade me a common Cyber Valley when I have 3 supers coming in the mail right now for, I don't know, my gold Dark Armed or something. That's a stupid example, but I'm just saying, that's how stupid it is to me when someone does that. So I'm kind of done ranting now. As I've said, if you're gonna try and be a profit hunter, don't be stupid about it and go overboard with it, because if you do, people are just going to look at you like you're an idiot, and they're just going to either ignore you or tell your ass off. I'm saying this just for you guys' own good. For anyone that's watching, I really don't, if you're a subscriber, obviously I guess it doesn't really pertain to you. A lot of you guys don't bug me. It's mostly people on Pojo. I'll probably post a video about one of the posts someone made before anyways. But anyways, I'm about to run out. I'm about to run over 10 minutes. So anyways, peace, YouTube, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that.